another episode of Camp Confidence.
Conversations about confidence, self improvement, and success between two Filipino entrepreneurs on two different journeys.
I am Ayin BERNOS, the founder of Morena the Label.
And I am RIZZA LANA-SEBASTIan, the founder and CEO of Lana PH and Mink PH.
For today's episode, we are talking about personal branding and content
Oh my
creation.
gosh, this is so exciting. I feel like sobrang dami kong matututunan dito from
Mm-hmm.
you, Ayin.
Oh, from me, but you do it too. I have questions for you, actually.
Sige, sige. I have a lot of questions for you too.
Okay. But before we start that discussion,
Mhm.
let's start off with our wins of the week. How are you doing this week,
Uh,
Riza?
I'm fantastic, thank you. Although I am
Mm-hmm.
physically tired, but I am feeling really blessed this week. Kasi yun nga, bumalik na ang Lana PH. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I just got word from the
Congrats.
manufacturer yesterday na, hey, we can start delivering the Lana PH stocks na. So, we're back. I am so, so excited. So,
So the last couple of weeks, were you just doing Mink?
yes, yes. Mink lang.
Okay. Congrats. Welcome back to the
Yes.
game.
So exciting.
Ako naman, well, I've had the most unproductive week, actually, which is ironic since we just finished our productivity episode.
But unproductivity is productivity. And
It's true. Parang, I think after that day, so that day we recorded our episode, that was my
Mhm.
most productive day ever. As in,
Mm.
like, gising ako maaga, tas ang dami ko na nagawa, and then we had our episode, and then after that, I did work, blah, 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 and then I had another meeting at night, and then after that, I think I burnt out or
Yeah.
something. But also, it was weird. It was weird because, like, I wanted to do so much, but I couldn't do anything. So I ended up reading fantasy novels, like a whole trilogy.
Love
So
it.
it's called A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Ganda.
Tapos, I just escaped basically. So that's what I
I
did.
love it. But that's the reality of life. Minsan kasi talaga yun nga, you're really on and then minsan mag-shutdown ka and that's okay.
Hmm.
Kaya lang yan.
I'm so happy nga we got to record again because I feel like this is my reset, like every week. It's like, boom, okay, get your life together again.
Right.
Hey.
That being said, let's dive right into this week's topic, personal branding and creating.
Yahoo! Okay,
Yes.
so first things first. What is personal branding? Like when you think about it, what comes to mind?
Ako, I think one word is reputation. What do
Ooh, that's
people
good.
tell about you when you leave a room?
Abay, nakakakaba. Oh my
Diba?
gosh. That's so good.
Yeah. Ano
Mm-hmm.
yung dating mo? Ganun.
Ako, yeah, that's exactly what it is. And maybe yung impression
Yeah.
that you want to leave with people, like what do you want to be associated with? What exactly do you want to be associated with when you introduce yourself or your
Yeah.
business
Mm-hmm.
or your YouTube channel? Ganyan.
Right. And speaking of, what's your personal branding ay? Ano yung
I think
sa'yo?
medyo, I think it's pretty obvious yung based on my history on the internet. It's all morena. It's like
Mm-hmm.
morena girl, morena girl, morena girl. That's how I started because I started doing morena makeup videos since I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know what else to make.
Mm-mm.
So puro ganon. And then eventually I became the morena go-to girl. So
Yeah.
anytime they have a like a an article or a show about colorism, they go to me because I've just put myself out there as the Morena girl, and then
Right.
eventually I started Morena the label. So parang unintentionally that became my branding
Mm-hmm.
kasi yun na yung ano eh, that's what I've been posting since 2015. So
Right.
yeah, what about you? What's your personal branding?
Ako, ano ba? Kasi since entrepreneur talaga ako nag-umpisa, siguro I wanna be the mindful entrepreneur with people, planet, and product
Mm-hmm.
in mind.
I
Ah!
love.
My ganda.
Actually, it's so obvious. Even when I look at your Instagram or your YouTube channel, it's pretty. alam mo, what's that word? Cohesive.
Cohesive.
Like, yeah, anywhere you look,
Thank you.
any of your social media accounts, it's pretty obvious what you
Mhm.
stand for. So,
Mhm.
okay. So can you tell me when was the first time you realized you needed personal branding? Do you
Ako,
remember?
ano ba, hindi ko maalala yung exact transition. Pero
Mm-hmm.
when I started to get invited as a resource speaker, ganyan, and when
Yeah.
people started to come up to me and tell me that, hey, you are really inspiring, tell me more about the business life and stuff, ganyan. Parang I felt like I had to be responsible with every single action I do. And um, since yun nga, since may mga nagsasabi na sa akin, oh my gosh, you really inspire me, feeling ko one of the things then na I need to share is yung mga business tips or
Mm-hmm.
inspiring stories, inspiring quotes, ganyan. So feeling ko that's when it started eh. Then yun na, dire-diretso na siya. How
Eh,
about
ako,
you?
ano, when I guess when I started doing YouTube videos and I didn't really have a clear direction. So, kasi 'di ba when you wanna grow a YouTube channel, you wanna a lot of people say na we have to stick to a niche so we can attract one kind of audience, tas yung growth medyo
Mm,
linear ganyan. Pero ako kasi medyo hindi ako sumusunod sa gano'n. I'd do whatever I want and then I'd post a travel video and then I'd post a makeup tutorial and then all of a sudden I have an ukay haul and then I'll do a challenge. So parang I didn't really have a brand, and that's why I struggled growing my YouTube channel kasi nga medyo stubborn ako in that aspect because I was like, I want to do whatever I want. It's my channel. But at the same time, if I wanted to treat it like a business, I had to stick to a branding. But I didn't do it. And I'm still stubborn now. Even now, I'm like, my branding is Ayin Bernos, and I get to say what Ayin Bernos is depending
right.
on what time. Like, bahala na. Pero
Oo.
I guess if you think about it in a more traditional content creation kind of way, it makes sense to stick to one kind of content.
Right,
Ayun.
but
It's
when
a
I look at your YouTube channel, gets ko rin naman talaga siya, as
gets
in
mo ba?
the travel lifestyle Morena vlogger. Yun.
'Di ba? Ako
That's
din
it
gets
eh.
ko, pero
Oo.
I guess not a lot of people get it. Ang
But
dami
at
kasi
least
it's
you get the right brands, then you attract the
that's
correct and
true.
right brands for you. So,
That's true. Actually, we should talk about that because it's hard when you're a quote unquote influencer.
mhm.
I hate that word. It's so weird, but parang you have the opportunity to work with a lot of different
Mhm.
brands. Tapos kailangan din like in line with your personal brand, yung
Right.
mga brands that you work
Tsaka
with.
again, it's your reputation on the line. Parang if you
Mm-hmm.
endorse something that you don't really love and then people see na, hindi naman pala to effective eh. Parang they won't trust you anymore. Diba?
That's true.
So since we are on the branding topic, how do we relate it to your business? Yung personal brand mo, paano mo siya na-relate sa business mo?
Actually, my whole business is rooted talaga in my personal brand because Morena started as me wanting my own merch, like
Mm,
my like something I wanted to wear and something that I wanted for my community. So that's kind of how it started. Parang parang siyang extension ng personal brand ko. And
mhm,
until finally I decided na I wanted it to be its own thing.
mhm.
Na I'm kind of struggling with because for the longest time it's been part of me. So ngayon ko na dinadraw yung boundaries. So it's like the question for me now is how do I not relate to my personal branding? Yeah, but ayun, parang it felt very organic starting Morena because it was rooted from my personal branding. But what
Galing.
about you?
Ako actually baliktad. Kasi I
Mm-mm.
had businesses first. Tapos parang hindi ko noon masyadong pinapansin yung Instagram ko noon. Wala nga akong YouTube video noon ever. And then, siguro nung medyo nagka-time na lang din ako na mag social media and YouTube, saka ko lang din siya na-relate sa brand ko. So,
Mm-hmm.
business muna before I really curated my personal brand. Parang gano'n.
Yung ano,
Balik
I have
na.
a question. Because one of the first times I've actually heard of Lana was through a Facebook ad na ikaw yung ano, like you were
Mm,
talking about Lana.
mhm.
So, parang how is that na parang putting yourself as the face of the product and like when you advertise relating it to yourself, parang how did you decide to go on that path? Alam mo yun, like very connected na siya eh.
Ano kasi, wala kaming pambayad ng model. Hindi, so wala. So ako na lang, 'di ba? So aside from that, that's one point. And then second point is reality check.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. That's true.
Ayun. So, we thought na yun nga, kapag merong face yung brand, mas interesting siya eh. Like, if for Happy Skin, di ba, with Risa, parang ang saya
Mhm.
na you know the owner, ganyan, na the owner really believes in their brand and their product, gano'n. So, I think it's, ano ba, personally, it's more interesting for me kapag nakikita ko yung may-ari behind the
Mhm.
brand.
Can you describe to our listeners what the ad was like? Yung what
So,
did you say?
yeah, it was about my experience for the DNA repair elixir. So that's one of our
Mm.
PIDA brands. That's also personally one of my favorite products for Lana PH. Doon ako pinaka-biased and sa sunblock.
Mhm.
Which is available, by the way, on the website. Nag-plug.
I love it. Yeah,
Ayun. So,
lana.ph, right?
yes, lana.ph. So, yun. It was a really personal script for me. Kasi parang
Mhm.
hindi na nga siya scripted eh. Kasi I only talked about why I loved it, what's in it, why you should try it too, ganon. So,
Yeah,
yun.
I think it's important because a lot of our I think I know a lot of business women na nagtatago sila behind their brands. Ayaw nilang, oh, I don't want to be recognized as the owner of this or this. Tapos, but I think it would do them a parang disservice if you hide eh. Kasi
Right.
again, it's important for people to understand that this is a real person behind this small business,
Do you
especially.
know the reason why though? Kapag when you ask them, oh, ba't gusto ba magtago? Ganon.
Sabi nila ano, parang shy or ayaw nila ma-mix yung business with the personal. But I think
Ah,
business is always a little personal, don't you
right.
think?
Oo, ganon din sa akin eh.
Especially if you want to scale. If you want to scale something, make it big, you're never going to, I mean, look at all the big brands. You can't really separate the big brands from the big family name attached to it,
Right, oo.
right? So, I think ano, like consider it ganon.
Mhm.
Tsaka ano eh, like we live in the age of social media when na everyone looks at the personal accounts of whoever's in charge.
Right,
So
oo.
it's
Iba na
better
rin
to
kasi
be
talaga
mindful.
ngayon eh, oo.
Mm-hmm. I stalk yung mga CEO ng mga brands na fina-follow ko kasi I'm
Same.
like, goals.
'Di ba?
Ganyan.
Tsaka
Mm-mm.
really, really inspiring din talaga yung mga stories nila. And sometimes, kapag, alam mo yun, parang feeling mo proud ka na rin na parang, oh my gosh, so much work was dedicated
Mm-hmm.
to this product or for this brand. So, sige, support ko nga siya. Ganon. So,
Totoo.
mm,
Actually, sometimes it's a personal connection.
right.
Glossier. I love yung mga ay nako, ang dami kong listahan ng girl bosses na fina-follow ko
I
dahil
know. We
sa
should
boss.
compare notes as well.
Mhm. Okay, so speaking of social media,
Mm,
ano, let's move on to our content creation side. Kasi 'di ba, like we have business but also we also have our YouTube channels, our
yeah.
own social media pages.
Mhm,
So, my question for you,
mm.
Riza, is how did you get into YouTube or content creation? Because you also have a channel, right?
Mhm. Yeah. It started when I felt like I needed to share my story. Yung business stories, ganyan. Nung
Mm-hmm.
una, vlogs lang talaga siya, travel vlogs, ganyan. Tapos parang sabi ko na I also want to educate and inspire people. So I wanted to be a channel na informative,
Mm-hmm.
educational, inspirational, ganon. So from the everyday vlogs I do, yun, nagsisingit-singit na rin ako ng mga how-tos, tips for business, ganyan. Kasi sobrang konti lang ng business channels dito sa Philippines eh.
Yeah,
So,
talaga.
parang I want it to be fun. Ayoko yung business channel na sobrang stiff and, ganun. Parang
This
I
is how
wanna
you
be
earn
the,
money.
yes, parang I wanna be the, ano ba, kalma or fun type of channel na parang
Yeah.
very organic and real, ganun.
Yeah. Kailan ka
How about,
nag-start?
ah, 1.5 years ago ata, yung kinareer ko.
Oh, wow. So
Oo.
it's pretty fresh.
Super duper ano siya, super duper young. And nung
Mm-hmm.
April lang nga ako actually nakapag post ng consistently. Kasi yun nga, ECQ happened and I had a lot
Mm-hmm.
of time editing videos. Pero ikaw kasi ayun, you currently have 30,000 plus subscribers, diba? Taray! On YouTube. On YouTube. So, yun nga, what what sparked the idea na, oh my gosh, I need to make a YouTube channel?
Alam mo, I really wanted to be a TV personality. I
Ah,
loved hosting, ganyan-ganyan. Pero hindi ko, I didn't know how to get into auditions. So, when I got the camera, I think I bought it 2015. No, 2015, I think. So, yun, the moment I got the camera, I was like, hey guys, it's your girl Ian. So, I just made a YouTube video. Tas, it was for fun. Tapos, I shared it on Facebook to my friends. And then, when I shared it na and people like the post and everything, I realized, oh no, like I have to do this because I can't be the girl who started a YouTube channel and then stopped. Kasi, diba, I mean, a lot of people do it. So parang ako, it was more of a pride thing na, okay, oh no, like, napalaganap ko na yung news na I'm a YouTuber, so I have to keep doing it. So that's kind of how I started. And I really enjoyed the whole process of taking a video, writing a script, or not even a script, like an outline, conceptualizing, just editing. Oh, grabe talaga. I still watch my old videos. Sometimes I binge myself.
same. Same. Tapos parang yung
Diba?
mga first ever video, parang, oh my God, ba't ko ba sinabi yun? Or sobrang cringy.
Sobrang cringy. I think that just shows na whoever wants to start a YouTube channel should start a YouTube channel immediately.
Right.
Kasi
I also
'di
had a lot of restraints or mga fears of starting a YouTube
mhm,
channel na parang, oh my gosh, ang awkward ko. O kaya, my life is not that interesting anyway. Or,
that's what everyone
yan
says.
nga. Tapos parang, oh my gosh, sobrang awkward ko sa camera, ganyan. But for me, it's really just practice talaga eh. And
Mhm.
putting your work out there. Kasi,
Yeah. Paano ka nila madi-discover if you don't put yourself out there?
yeah, and you can always hide your old videos anyway.
Did you hide your old videos?
Yung iba.
Why? It's part of the process. Sayang naman.
Sige na nga.
Well, pero kasi yung branding mo, ano ka na eh. Iba yung branding mo eh. I think yung sa akin kasi more forgivable. Kasi yung, alam mo yun, like I started as a content creator, tapos talagang everyone knows me na YouTuber ako before I started getting into business.
And
So
I was
parang,
baliktad, so
yeah, so parang ako, I think to me, medyo mas forgivable yung akin na bano ako at first. I mean, but anyone can
we
do
are
it.
all bano at first,
Mhm.
'di ba?
That's
So,
true. Mhm.
as the Ayin Bernos, what's it
But
like? What what's it like to be a content creator in the Philippines? Kasi ako personally hindi pa naman ako na i-invite for events, ganyan. So,
mhm.
can you give us an overview of your life as a content creator dito?
Ano, I I miss it with the
Aww.
ECQ. It's like, oh my gosh, I miss going out and
Mm-mm.
being. I think my favorite part about it is I get to go on so many events of different brands. I get inspiration from yung mga PR events. That's my favorite because before hindi ko talaga gets kung paano, how do people market their brands, like how do they make sure people show up, and I realized this is it, exactly it. So I think I started getting invited you minsan they just DM me on Instagram like, "Hi, we're launching this new product. We'd like for you to come and join us." Ganyan. Tapos sometimes it's usually hindi naman paid lagi. Usually hindi naman paid. Pero I think it's a good way to network and meet
Right.
people. So sometimes I'd go by myself and then I realize, oh, it's the same people again. Like, sila din yung makikita ko dun. So, ayun.
What was
Yun,
your
madaming
first,
first
event
event.
invite? Can you remember?
Shocks, ano nga ba? I think it was the YouTube Space event. Meron sa BGC. Tapos parang ang required nun, minimum of 1,000 subscribers.
Mm.
Tapos they invited like people in Manila. So they were promoting YouTube in Manila. So I went there. Tapos alam mo yung stress, na pressure na parang, oh my God, the big YouTubers are gonna be here, ganyan.
Oo.
Ay, hindi. Sa ano yan? It was a small restaurant. Tapos
Mhm.
lahat may camera, lahat
Ah,
nagvo-vlog. Tapos, wala lang, ang ganda na feeling. Na-realize ko, it's such a small community
mm.
and they're normal human beings.
Right. So, you
Kasi,
weren't intimidated nung
I was
umpisa?
so
Oo.
intimidated. Alam mo, I still get intimidated. As in,
Oo.
today, I always, kasi I'm friends with Say, and
Mm.
Say Tioko,
Kyoko, yeah.
she has like 200,000 subscribers, and she's one of the OG vloggers in the
Yeah, oo,
Philippines. So
oo.
parang ako, every time I go with her, it's like, hi, I'm a nobody. So parang, kasi I'm in this weird place in my subscriber count. So I have 30K. So it's enough to get invited, but it's not
Mhm.
enough to be known. So parang, I always have to be in this weird space na I'm like, hi, I'm Ayin BERNOS. And then they'll ask me, like big YouTubers will ask me,
Oo.
what do you do for a living? And I'm like, hey, I'm a YouTuber as well. Ang awkward talaga. Parang,
Oo.
imposter syndrome na like, why am I here? Why did they invite me?
Oo,
Ganyan.
oo.
Parang, but at the end of the day, we're all just human beings with access to
Right.
YouTube. So, ayun. Ako na-appreciate ko talaga the nice people. Like, you can see
Mm.
dun sa
You can
events na
always
yun.
smell them.
That's true.
Right. And again, hindi naman talaga lagi sa vanity metrics yun eh. Parang with your kind of content, your kind
Mm-hmm.
of community, kung gaano ba ka-tight-knit yung community. And I can see na, oh my gosh, sa Camp Confidence, grabe yung community mo. Everyone
Diba,
is
ang saya nila.
engaging and saya.
What's your experience been like
For
sa
content creation.
YouTubing? Mm-mm.
YouTube, ano ba? Sobrang nung nag-start ako mag-vlog and mag-YouTube, grabe, sobrang tindi ng newfound respect ko sa YouTubers ngayon. Kasi ang hirap pala.
Ang
Ang hirap
hirap.
pala lahat ng gagawin mo, ano ka, nag, what do you call this? Dapat may camera ka and stuff. Nung una struggle siya, pero ngayon enjoy ko na siya. Ang saya-saya
Mhm.
mag-edit pala.
Lalo na kung may time ka.
Mm-mm.
What about yung sa audience mo? Like, did you learn anything maybe like relating to your audience? Kasi you
Ah,
have that.
For my audience, sobrang love ko din sila. We are small, pero ang ano nila, sobrang appreciative nila, ganun. Parang, am I really worth it? Yung mga ganong eksena.
I think we all go through that phase, no?
Pero fun naman siya, fun talaga. And ang dami ko rin natututunan sila sa kanila kasi kapag may mga suggestions sila and stuff. So,
Mhm. Okay, so speaking of content creating and how you used it with Lana, how did you use your experience in content creating in the last year or so to further your business?
ako kasi, for me, social media is really important as long as you do it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi with the kind of content we have, for example, for Lana PH, it's everything about self-love, confidence, and Mama Earth. So being consistent with your social media is really, really crucial sa pagpapakilala ng brand mo. So, when
Mm-hmm.
you, sabi mo nga, if it's cohesive, gets mo na agad na, okay, si Lana PH, self-care siya for for you and Mama Earth. For Mink naman, it's a different kind of ball game. Ano siya, social, yung brand niya is a fun, confident Filipina, ganyan. So, yun, for me, kapag yan nga, cohesive lahat ng brands and mga pinopost mo, parang
Mm-hmm.
makaka-attract ka talaga ng certain kind of community na,
Yeah.
na gusto mong ma-attract. So,
Ako with Morena, parang I got the confidence actually to start my own business because of my content creating experience. It's because I've been talking to all of these people na I realized there is a market for that. So parang actually my YouTube channel was the push for me to start the business. And then yun nga all the events that I go to, yung interaction ko with PR agencies, that's kind of how I learned that side of the business. Kasi nga, alam mo yun, before, wala talagang experience other than digital marketing. My job before this was in digital marketing. So I was more in the background na, oh yeah, I would be doing the Facebook posts and the Instagram posts of my clients. But then beyond that, I didn't really know what else to do. So yung relating with other people, facing clients, yun, that's all I learned from I learned from being a YouTuber.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
hmm Now, let's move on to our community questions. We asked
Okay.
our listeners if they had any questions regarding branding and creating, and these are some of them. So we're gonna be answering them today. And
All
so first
right.
off, Riza.
Yeah. So first, our first community question is from Bianca PF. How do you create a mindfulness in branding and creation? So I think, how do you incorporate mindfulness in branding and creation?
Mindfulness. I think ito, when you know what you want to achieve, the whole process of branding and creation makes it so much easier. Kasi you want to be intentional about the things you post. Hindi yung, oh, I saw a fun trend and I'm gonna do it. It's hard to do it that way kasi it's never gonna be, consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So mindfulness is so important, especially when you're formulating the first couple of things that you will put out there, because that dictates the rest of the your journey, pretty
Yeah,
much,
and you can
right?
also maybe ask yourself na what are the things you can talk about for hours on end and alam mong hindi ka masasawa.
Mm-hmm.
Ganon.
Mm-hmm.
Or a topic that you can talk about on hours on end for free
For
in one
free.
year. Ganon.
Yeah, kasi ang na-realize ko, when I wasn't mindful about what I posted, hindi din siya as effective. So parang same
Mhm.
effort, better the results are not as good. So, yan. It's important to have that intentional process behind it.
Right.
Okay, from Anne Agiam, how do you know what your personal brand is?
Oh, this is
Mhm.
something na medyo nahirapan din ako nung una. Kasi parang, sino ba talaga ako? Parang, for me, I'm just a normal person. Parang gusto ko lang kumita. I'm just a normal
Yeah.
entrepreneur. Pero parang nung tinatry ko nang i-associate yung sarili ko sa social media, parang, wait lang, sino ba talaga ako? Parang, what, ano yung mga bagay na I wanna be known for? Ganon. So, siguro
Mhm.
isa rin yan sa mga questions na pwede mong itanong sa sarili mo na, ah, ano ba talaga yung favorite ko gawin sa buhay? Or eto na naman ako sa legacy. So, when you die,
What's
what's your
yours?
legacy? Oh, ganon. So, ano bang kind of woman or person you want to be? Ganon.
Ako same actually. Tapos just wanted to add yung there's something from the 7 habits of highly effective people. It's begin with the end in mind. So
Right.
let's say you have a funeral, your funeral. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what would people be saying about you? So, how do you want people to remember you? Ako, how I formulated my personal brand was, well, my personal struggles, what I did about them. Like I was always insecure about my skin color growing up. So I wanted to change that for other people. Like generations of morenas in the future. I want to be able
Right.
to do something about that. So my personal brand was mainly crafted based on how I want people to remember me. Again, my legacy.
Yes. Next question is from Isabel Menegon. Sabi niya, I started sharing my blog way back in 2017. Any tips? Bagets
did,
to.
did you ever vlog?
I did a vlog. Oh
Ah,
my gosh. College pa yata. Mga Chictopia days pa.
oh my gosh.
Blogger.
Nagpa-fashion blog ka ba before?
Yes, before. Super fashion. Chictopia and ano pa ba yung isa?
Lookbook.
Lookbook.
Oh
Yes.
my god, lookbook.
Lookbook.nu and Multiply
Yes.
Days.
I think you can still search for it. Nasa-search ko pa
Oh my
sarili ko
gosh,
dun
na.
eh. Andun ka ba? Sa
Ay,
lookbook?
Rizza Lana. Ay, Ian Bernos.
Nasa-search
Chictopia or
kita, sa-search
Lookbook?
kita. Wait,
Oo, ikaw
sino
nga
yan?
to.
Oh my
Ikaw.
God, horrible. Yuck! Nakaka-cringe!
Sa Chictopia mo ko hanapin. Rizza
Ah, okay, okay,
Lana.
okay.
Chictopia. Oh my God, nakakahiya. Oh my God. Tingnan mo naman yung
Bakit na?
fashion ko before. Diyos ko, Lord.
Visa Lana blog. Ayun. Chictopia.
So, I started sharing my blog way back in 2017. Any tips? Ano ba? To start or to scale the blog?
Maybe to scale. I think it's
Yeah.
scaling.
Mm-mm. So, anong tips mo for scaling blogs or vlogs siguro?
Oh my gosh, natatawa lang ako, sorry. Yung lookbook ko, ngayon ko lang nakita. Words and wardrobes. Oh my gosh. I'm horrified. I'm so horrified.
Yung blog ko nga nun,
Oh,
mydemeanor.blogspot.com. Ano yun?
nakaka-cringe. Tapos yung book ko orange pa. Anyway, so how did I scale from this to my current self? I think, well, first of all, when I started my blog, I didn't really have a voice, but I didn't know who I was, like personal branding wise. And the reason why it hindered me from growing was because I was just following yung trends. Kaya yung yung kadiri talaga yung lookbook ko. Kasi hindi naman
Same.
ako yan eh. It's like, oh, I just wanted to do what everyone else is doing. Like, ginagaya ko sila Camille ko, kinagaya ko sila
Actually,
Chris
no.
ko.
Oo.
Yeah. Pero like, hindi ko naman, hindi naman ako ganyan kind
Identity,
of person.
oo.
Yeah. Like, hindi naman ako yung sobrang fashion na any outfit I had magpapapicture ako sa friend ko sa street and it was like shareable. It wasn't like that. I mean, I'm a fashion girl in the sense that I loved ukay. Pero hindi, as in sobrang very minimalist yung closet ko. As in sobrang konti lang ng pieces ko. So parang hindi yun yung identity ko. So I guess number one tip is to identify your voice. Like, ano ka ba talaga? Sino ba yung gusto mong kausapin through your blogs. Kasi ako, before, hindi ko alam yung gusto ko mangyari. So, I just followed the template na meron ng successful bloggers. But the thing is, I was never gonna be like them. I realized I was more of a writer than a model. So, I started, yung current blog ko ngayon, it's sunkissomewhere.com. Ayan, nag-plug pa ako. Right now, I mostly write about travel stories or, like my thoughts. And iniisip ko, nobody's gonna read this. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't really care because I do the blog for myself eh. Pero the blogging thing, na-accept ko na ito yung hobby ko na hindi ko i-monetize. So even though I enjoy it and I have a website for it, hindi ko na siya pinupush as monetizable platform kasi I do that with YouTube already. YouTube, Instagram, yun yung minamonetize ko. But this one, I just do it for myself. So ngayon, hindi ko na kino-compromise yung voice ko para lang to sell. So ayun. And I think now, mas may readers ako because it's more authentic and I actually write. So instead of just following whatever the rule was.
Right. It's
Ayun.
also very important talaga to identify your voice and
Mm.
yung talagang yung identity mo. Actually, I can relate dun sa kwento mo na parang sumusunod ka lang sa template. Kasi ako,
Yes.
yes, I also really love fashion and I really love ukay as well. Almost all of my clothes are ukay, by the way. And yun, parang na-feel ko nga na parang in real life, parang hindi ko naman to isusuot eh. Gano'n, parang
Yeah,
magdadamit lang ako, pipicture, ta's bibihis na ako ulit in my normal clothes. Parang, yun nga, right now, in this, ano ba, in this generation, I think, yun nga, authenticity and identifying your voice is really
mhm,
important. Kasi, yun nga, walang ibang Ayin Bernos, walang ibang Riza Lana-Sebastian. So,
exactly.
alam mo yun, parang, I want to be known as me, not as anyone else.
Yeah.
Gano'n. Siguro authenticity talaga very, very important.
Also want to add, maybe utilizing social media. Kasi if you're a blogger, usually, di ba, may website kang sarili. But we forget na there's Instagram too. And, ayun nga, parang, kasi I noticed with a lot of aspiring bloggers, they tend to separate their like blogs from their Instagram accounts. Parang pinapabayaan na yung Instagram, tapos they keep posting on their website. Tapos parang a lot of people wonder, bakit hindi nakakakuha ng traction yung blog ko, ganyan. It's because we don't promote it as much. So, like, growing your platform on social media is an avenue for you to grow your blog as well or your
Mhm.
channel. So, utilize whatever platform you already have, like Instagram, Twitter, alam mo yun. Ang daming available resources na pwede mong i-grow yung readership mo, yung audience mo. Yung mga sa Twitter lang eh. Well, Twitter medyo toxic kasi nag-quit na ako ng Twitter. Pero, I mean, retweets,
Right.
ang kayang-kaya siya. It's just knowing how to utilize that platform.
And repurposing your content then is really important kasi when you post a lot
Yes.
online, it boosts your searchability online
Mm-hmm.
then. So when people, for example, search for minimalist blog Philippines ganon. So when you write about minimalism and stuff, tas pinopost mo rin sa Instagram, pinopost mo rin sa Twitter, meron ka ring YouTube vlog about it, and
Mm-hmm.
mas makikita ka talaga ng mga tao.
That's true. Tapos ano yun, it also cuts down your effort or your time spent. Kasi if you have a blog about it, and then you make that into a 5-minute video on YouTube, and then you make that into an Instagram post, it's like, ang dami mong content from the same material.
Right, oo.
So, parang multiply mo yung reach mo because of that.
Mhm.
Okay, so next question is from Gian05. Tama ba yun? What is your creative process? How do you come up with new content ideas?
Trello is my best friend for this.
Hello.
Yes, ako ano, ano ba, categorized yung mga ano ko, yung mga content ideas ko. So, it's categorized if it's about business or if it's about, ano ba, minimalism, zero waste, productivity, skincare, ganyan. So, I sometimes ask myself, what do I want to hear or watch from other vlogs or blogs? Uh,
Yes.
Yun, so nililista ko siya sa Trello. It's like a huge brain dump of all my content ideas. And then kapag gagawa na ako ng video, pipili lang ako dun.
Mm-hmm.
Ano kayang feel kong gawin ngayon? Or actually may schedule din ako dyan eh.
I
Kasi kapag
love
kunwari,
it.
productivity, okay yan pag weekend pinopost. O kaya business, okay yan pag middle of the week i-post. Ganyan. So,
Mm-hmm.
you also have to look into your analytics din pala kung ano yung mas may traction with the people, with your viewers, ganyan. Tapos, ano pa ba? I ask my community as well kung ano bang gusto nyong
Yeah,
mapanood sa akin. It's really, really important kasi sila din yung magsusupport sa'yo eh.
that's true.
And ano pa ba? Yun, ganun. So, when I have my ideas on Trello already, yun na, gagawan ko na siya ng script, may schedule na ako ng pag-shoot ng video, promote ng video, ganyan.
Mm-hmm.
Ikaw, how about you?
Mine
May
is more or less
schedule ka
the
rin ba?
same.
Mga ganyan.
Mm. Sa akin naman, I also have okay, so my background is in digital marketing. So before I had to do this for myself, I used to do this for others. Tas medyo inadapt ko yung template na binigay sa akin ng no agency na I worked for. So I have a social media calendar. Tapos it's just like a regular calendar, but dun ko pinaplot yung what I want to post when and how. So I have a content bucket, and basically a content bucket is a brain dump of whatever you want to film in the future or post in the future. So anything you can think of, as in like at any point in time, pag may naisip ka na, oh, I should do this, like write it down. Tapos, I categorize them just like Riza. I categorize them, halimbawa, I have like my fashion videos, I have my beauty videos, I have my travel vlogs, and then I have productivity videos or camp confidence videos. So, parang if I file them under those categories, I know kung ano yung kulang na videos ko, ano yung sobra na ako lagi na lang travel vlog, ganyan.
Mhm, mhm.
So, that's how I come up with new ideas. It's like, actually, I never run out of ideas. I
Yeah,
more run out of the energy to film
same.
and edit. Hey.
Editing, I love editing. Pero yung pag-shoot lang talaga ng videos kasi I make the most out of my makeup and my day. So for
Yes.
example, one day siguro I shoot two videos, three videos max na kasi wala na,
Mhm.
lata na ako after. Wala na
Grabe,
akong pwede
ang
kausaping
dami.
tao after.
Ako nga isa lang eh. Well, before I used to do that, yung madamihang videos.
Mm.
And then parang mag-marathon ako, tatlong videos i-shoot ko. Tapos after edit. Pero hindi ko kaya because it's so
Oh,
much. So what I do is like one video edit agad. And
okay.
then another
Oo,
video
oo.
edit agad. Kasi minsan di ko na maalala what did I post again? What did I say again? Ang
Right.
hirap niya na. So, hey, I need to go back to editing. I'm still need
Try
to go
Luma
back.
Fusion.
What's
Fun
that?
yun talaga. App to edit videos on iPad. It's really, really fast compared to desktops and
Ah,
laptops. As in,
Luma
kapag kunwari
Fusion.
mag-render ka ng 5-minute video, five
Mm-hmm.
minutes ka lang din mag-render or lower. Real-time
Luma
rendering siya.
Fusion.
So, fun.
Oh, ay, ang ganda. It
Yeah.
also has like, wow, I'm just looking at it now. It has like a, meron siyang, what do you call this? Pwede kang magsulat and stuff.
Yes.
What on earth? Is it paid?
Oo ata. Oo, paid siya. Pero sulit naman, ano
Ang
siya,
galing.
kung cut and wala ka naman masyadong animation and stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
I
What
like it.
about
It's really
music?
simple.
Like, where do you get your music?
Epidemic sound.
Ako rin, ako rin.
Mm.
I get it from Epidemic Sound. Grabe ah, we pay for ano talaga, we pay for the music.
It's
So,
an
just say,
investment.
it's an investment, guys.
For our next question from O. Mariella. I'm a serious hobbyist and I plan to start a YouTube channel. Just not sure which hobby I should go for.
I say go for all of it.
Yes.
I
Go mo lang
mean,
yan.
'di ba? If you're a hobbyist, then the channel can be about being a serious hobbyist.
Right.
Yeah, kasi like I think ang issue is if you invest too much on just one hobby and then you decide, oh, I don't want to do crocheting anymore. Halimbawa, or calligraphy. Let's say calligraphy yung hobby mo. And then you decide na, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this anymore. So sayang yung whole calligraphy channel mo if it
Exactly.
was just a calligraphy channel, as opposed to if it were you, as in ikaw, like Ayin BERNOS, RIZZA LANA, as
Mhm.
in kung ikaw yun, then you get to decide what you post and your audience can kind of follow along your
Right.
hobbyist journey, and you don't have to decide kung ano yung mas important. Like they're
Right.
all important.
It could be a craft channel talaga. Pwedeng mga content mo dito, where to find affordable ganito, ganyan.
Mhm.
For your crafts and siguro yung mga free, parang, yeah, free content about how to crochet, for example.
Yeah.
Or do loom bands, for example. So, yun.
Parang I can see it as yung categories mo. Like how I have fashion, beauty, travel as categories. Like you can have your different hobbies as categories.
Totoo, yeah.
So, halimbawa, you have a sport like surfing, but also calligraphy, but
Mm-mm.
also crocheting. So
Right.
it's like you have three different categories and you can attract other people and they can get to know you and what you like to do instead of just learning from that hobby. Parang you don't have to separate them, I think.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, ano nga ba talaga yung content na happy ka gawin?
Yeah, yeah. Kasi ang hirap yung pipilitin mo sarili mo because you think that's what people want. But then
Right.
again, on YouTube, everyone has an audience as long as you're consistent and you're true to what you want to do. Parang if you just stick to what you want to do, like the right people will find you. The right people will discover you. And at the end of the day, that's easier than trying to be everything for everyone. Whoa,
Ah,
boom!
yes. Totoo, you can't be everything to everyone.
Lesson of the day.
Yes.
Okay, last question from our community questions. From Mike JNGC. Inis, alam mo, I need to find her real name para
Why?
ma-pronounce ko to ng maayos.
Oo nga.
What is the nitty-gritty and the first when building your personal brand and starting a channel? Like maybe
Ako,
the process. Mm-hmm.
ako yung ginawa ko noon, I started posting consistently talaga. Parang if people started following you and then biglang hindi ka na nagpo-post, parang ba't pa kita finalo? Ganon. So,
Yeah.
parang it's also very important sobrang cliche nito, pero
Yeah.
yes, kids, be consistent with posting your content. Tapos siguro engage with your followers. Wag kayong suplado.
Oo nga.
Oo, reach out to them, reply to every single comment kasi yung mga followers mo or yung mga nagsusupport sa'yo, they took their time to type something for you. So be grateful
Yeah.
for their comments, for their likes, ganun. And minsan ako, what I do is if they have questions over my DM,
Mhm.
sinasagot ko sila by voice notes.
Oh, that's so
So
cute.
it's very personal and can you imagine kunwari si Sofia Amoruso, message mo siya tapos oh my god voice note yung parang oh my
I
god
should do
sobrang
that.
she took time of her day to make me a voice note. So siguro yun lang be true and engage with your followers talaga. Kasi
Mhm.
sila naman yung reason din
Yeah.
kung mag-grow ka ba or not.
Ako,
How
I
about
think
you?
for if ano ka, if you're a little bit of a planner, kasi I realized a lot of people like to plan before they put themselves out there, which is both a good thing and a bad thing because sometimes we overplan to the point na hindi na natin nagagawa yung kailangan natin gawin.
True.
So I guess to me, I think I would do if I had to start all over again and do it all over again. I would do like treat ko siya as a project, like a proper project management. So number one, I'll have a calendar of my timeline, like what I want to do, when I want to start posting, as in my launch, ganyan. Para,
Yes.
alam mo yun, para may proper idea ka kung kailan ka magsisimula. Hindi yung, oh, I'll just do it whenever. Like, I'll keep testing until hindi na ako makastart forever.
Right.
So,
Totoo yan.
um, number one, establish a timeline. Number two is to understand the kind of content you want to post. So
Mhm.
ako, as in may time talaga nag-brainstorm ako by myself na parang, okay, who are the YouTubers that I like watching? So nilista ko sila as in like my influences, yung sino ba yung like who do I want to be like. Pero syempre, I don't want to be just this one YouTuber because that's not how it is. Like I'm a different person. So like all of my influences, all of my idols, and I would write them down, what I liked about them. So after that, like what value can I provide? Ganyan. And I have this all in a Google slide. As in like, meron akong slide document na para siyang pitch deck of myself. Ganyan.
Ah,
And when, like, as a
actually,
Virgo,
ginawa ko rin yan. Kaso nasa notebook ko. Talagang meron pang mga what I like about their YouTube channel or their
yes.
font or their up to the color. Ayun.
Uh-huh.
Parang,
Yeah.
'di ba? It's not copying them, by the way. It's taking inspiration
Mhm.
and, translating it into your own art.
Yeah. Kasi
Ganyan.
important yun eh. If you wanna be cohesive sa branding mo nga. Like, you
Totoo.
need to understand what your branding is. So, ang
True.
saya-saya talaga. As in, yun yung favorite part ko of like the
Actually.
whole business or like being a
Mm-mm.
content creator. It's like branding. Oh, I love it.
Fonts,
Sobra.
colors,
Color palettes and then
yes.
like the voice. Oh, so
Brand
good.
voice and brand persona. Oh my
Mhm.
God, sobrang nerd ko din sa brand. Okay.
Ayan. Okay.
Hmm.
So we're done with our questions. We're done with our
Yes, thank you
questions.
everyone for
Thank
sending
you,
out your
everyone.
questions.
Again, you guys can follow us. You can join our group at facebook.com/group/camp confidence if you want to join the discussion. And then our personal social media accounts. We'll post there.
Yeah.
Ayan. Okay. And then wrapping things up,
Yeah. So we have our next, ano pang tawag dito?
our last segment. Wow, segment.
Ay, gusto ko yan talaga. And going to our last segment, our gems for this week ay yun. So,
Mhm.
meron ba tayong books, videos, podcasts, or recommendations, or apps? My favorite. For
Yes.
our listeners today. Sige, ikaw muna.
So, ayan, nagbe-brainstorm kami kanina. Like, well, okay. So, to be fair, wala nga akong ginawa this week. So, all I did was read, blah, blah, blah. But then I thought, since we are talking about branding, we can maybe share some of our go-to apps and
Mm-hmm.
websites that we personally use to help our lives with branding and content creation. So, my number one is the Over app. So Over is actually paid, but I love it. It's a graphic design app that has a lot of free graphic design or parang graphics as in yung mga illustrations, yung mga line art, yung mga ganon. So pagka nakakita kayo ng pinost ko tapos merong very cute graphic design whatever. Hindi ako yung nag-illustrate nun. I got it from Over. Tapos yun, annual fee, I think, is what I pay for it. And it's pretty affordable. I think siguro 1,000 pesos for a whole year. Ganon. And then
Pwede.
obviously there's Canva.
I love Canva
Canva.com.
too.
So if you guys haven't heard of Canva.com, it's a website that makes graphic design so much easier. So if you're either lazy or you don't know anything about Photoshop, this is a really amazing website for you to try out. They have a lot of templates for social media posters or cover photos, anything. As in anything you can think of, they have it. And then all you have to do is replace the template. It's very intuitive. As in like the beginners of the beginners can use Canva and make professional looking images. So I really love that. And then lastly is later.com, which is what I use to schedule and plan my content on Instagram and Facebook, I believe. So it's free for like one social media account each platform. So, I use later.com for Morana the Label. And, ayun, medyo napapadali yung buhay ko kasi nga, as a solopreneur, especially sa marketing side, ano eh, like, I have to do everything. And I can't always wake up and think, okay, today I'll be posting this. So, I'd have one day a month and then I'll plot everything. As in, like, everything I want to post on Instagram and Facebook, ayun na, naka-later.com na lang siya. And then I don't have to think about it. Nagulat na lang ako, oh, may post pala ako today. Ganyan.
So, for me naman, another app na medyo same ng later.com, I use Planoly. So,
Mhm.
this has a website and it's also an app on the phone na you can also create and plan your content for the entire month. So, for me naman, I do it weekly. Since
Mhm.
sobrang busy ko nga, I just allot siguro 1 hour to 2 hours of my day a week for planning and plotting yung mga captions, mga
Yeah.
hashtags, ganyan for Planoly. It's a free app. Ay, sorry, it's also a paid app, pero ang ginagamit ko is yung free version, syempre.
Good.
And ang fun dito, although for the free app, you can also schedule your stories.
Oh, wow.
Yun
Wait, it's a
lang
free
yung
app?
yes. No, no, no. Sa paid app to. Pero
Ah.
yun, with Planoly yun nga. So you can also, uh, ano ba, makita mo na yung mga photos mo, kung
Mhm.
paano siya, how do I say this? So you can upload your photos ahead of time. Then makita mo na yung grid mo. So meron kasi yung mga tao na very OC with their grids na dapat, for
Mhm.
example, text and then
Mm.
tao, text, tao, because that's me. Uh, so you
Same.
can plot, so you can plot kung ano na ba yung mga magiging itsura niya when you post everything. And then,
Okay.
yeah, oo, favorite ko din yan. Then next naman is Visco Cam. Siguro alam na ng mga listeners natin to. But Visco is a really easy app na pang-edit ng photos. So,
Mhm.
contrast, saturation, blah, blah, blah. Then they also have templates for you to try out. And it's very, very easy. Pwede mo na siyang i-share on Instagram, on Facebook agad. So,
Mhm. Yeah.
yun
Especially
siguro yung
if you don't have like a photography person. If you don't have a photographer in-house, like, and you do everything by yourself.
yes.
Disco.
And you don't always have to have the expensive equipment, ayun, 'di ba?
Mhm.
Parang minsan kasi excuse natin 'yon na, "Oh, I can't start a vlog because I don't have nice equipment or the nice mic or nice lighting."
Yeah.
Tsaka
Pero
almost all of the YouTubers I follow, nag-start lang din sila with their phones, with their
yeah,
camera phones, and yung mga video quality ng camera phones ngayon, ang ganda na.
kaya
So,
nga.
yun.
Anyone can do it as long as you have
Right.
internet.
And content is really important. Kung ano yung value na binibigay mo sa mga tao, dun ka nila ifa-follow.
Thank you so much for joining us here today on Cam Confidence Radio. Please don't forget to share and tag us on Instagram at Cam Confidence Radio if you're tuned in.
And again, if you want to be part of our future episodes, you can join us on Facebook, which is facebook.com/groups/campconfidence to join discussions and to submit community questions.
You can also follow me, Ayin, at Ayin BERNOS and at Morena the Label on Instagram.
And me, Riza Lana, which is at Riza Lana, at lana.ph, at link.ph on Instagram. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!
Bye!